The peptide princess.
Okay.
What are peptides? This is like something that's trending right now,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
this is something like cutting edge, new, or,
Yes.
or maybe not. What are peptides? How do they benefit your health?
Okay. The medical term of what a peptide is, it's a short chain of amino acids. Okay. They already exist in your body.
Okay.
And believe it or not, the real popular weight loss drug, GLPs.
Okay.
And there's all different kinds, and we can go down that rabbit hole if you want. I didn't know that they were a peptide until a few months ago, honestly. They're a peptide. They're a short chain of amino acids, and when they are consumed or injected, what they do is they fill the hole of what your body isn't doing for itself anymore. Our bodies start to slow down in our 20s. What does everybody say? Man, I want that body back that I had when I was 20. I want to feel the way I did when I was 20. Man, I don't recover the way I used to when I'm like a hangover day, the way I did when I was in my 20s. It's absolutely true because your body's not doing what it used to do on its own anymore. So peptides in a nutshell are just that. They are, I look at them, I think of them as like a supplement almost. And I don't think that it's legal that I say that in a medical term, but that's how I look at them.
Okay.
Did you ever see the movie Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Okay. The first one. When they go into the little movie theater and they had the cartoon about extracting the DNA from the mosquito, and that's how they filled the genetic code, and that's how they started cloning dinosaurs.
Yes.
Okay. It's an extreme example, but follow me here.
All right. I'm with you.
So think of that cartoon when you were watching it, and the little cartoon comes in and fills the genetic code, right? Now, DNA and peptides are two different things, but if there's a gap in my peptide production, depending on what it is, if I'm taking a supplement, if I'm taking a peptide, whether it's a nasal spray, a oral lozenge, a supplement pill, or an injection, the peptides are, in fact, you'll hear this a lot, that they're messengers. They're messengers saying, in a nutshell, hey, dude, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Pick up the pace. Okay. There are peptides for everything. GLPs talk about, they work with your neuroreceptors, because some people think, well, a GLP is just an appetite suppressant, so I'm really just starving myself. Wrong. That's not wrong. Okay. I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's wrong. Not correct.
It's wrong.
You're not starving yourself. What it is, it's what it's doing is in hyperdrive. So you hear a lot of midlife women and men talk about food noise, like, God, I'm full, but I could still eat. It's working with your neuro messengers, your neuroreceptors, telling yourself to slow down. Hey, you don't really need that. It's reminding your body what it used to do for itself that's not doing anymore. Years ago, before people started talking about GLPs, there was this platform called Noom. Okay. And I remember when the commercials came out, I don't know if other people feel the same way. It was like, I joined Noom and I started understanding my relationship with food. I had no idea back then, had to have been 7 years ago, that I thought it was like one of those platforms that you join and you like talk to a shrink every day or something like that. I had no idea that it had something to do with these things called GLPs, and now as I understand them, they're peptides. Yeah. You have peptides for everything. You have peptides for sexual health. You have peptides for weight loss. You have peptides for muscle recovery. You have peptides that are being studied and seen to help with tendon regrowth and muscle regrowth, muscle support, muscle recovery. And believe it or not, with regards to GLP peptides, they're using GLPs and even just other peptides in addiction clinics. And they're using them in studies for people who have online shopping addictions. Like, they're actually reversing the effects of people's addictions. And it's a bold statement for me to sit here and say that, but you can go fact check me. Like, there are studies that are being done and proven that they are assisting with these things. I think it's interesting because before I knew what a GLP was, I dabbled in them. It was 2023. I had just ended my Miss Bikini thing, and I was having a problem with food noise. I went to a local med spa where they gave me an administered GLP for 3 weeks in a row. I lost like 12 pounds in 3 weeks. I'm not even saying that that's necessarily healthy, but I said it then. I looked at John and my boyfriend, I looked at John and I said, this stuff will cure like alcohol addiction. Like, this is crazy. And then here we are a few years later. I was approached to partner with this telehealth company and offer it in my Peace and Poise practice. And I was like, here we are. There it is. Like, it's been going on all this time. And I really didn't know. Wouldn't have even known what questions to ask. So I don't want to sit here and say, like, drink the Kool-Aid, it's a miracle drug and all the things. But I think everybody needs to be asking more questions about these peptides in their own wellness journeys, because they're not just for weight loss.
Right. Did you like this episode of the TMA Connection? Well, you might want to check this one out right here. Go ahead, click it.